Hi, sirs and ma'ams of America. It's Lawson Tree. I'm also known as X, Lawson Tree the Third. My legal name is Lawrence Bentley Tree the Third. Laurence. Bentley like the car. Tree like a Christmas tree. The third. Um, so the question about all this is, could I be president? And I'm not sure how to answer that. I think it's a calling. Everyone seems to want president. I am one of those people that do not really want it. I think it's a burden of responsibility. It's not just a luxury vacation like Mr. President Trump has had with the CIA, White House. The CIA runs the country with a leader, a civilian leader that can be the spokesperson. Um, that's what's been pitched to me. My hope is that my agendas were heard, specifically chemicals in food, suing the FDA. World X Fund will be doing that. Healthcare, public healthcare for Americans, especially with disabilities that can afford healthcare, funded by the 800 quadrillion dollars that I have created with the CIA over the last 10 to 12 years. This 800 quadrillion would go to public health care with a private healthcare fund, which would fund the same salary that all the practitioners already have. So a doctor, for example, makes $400,000. This private fund, $400,000 a year. This private fund would fund that, and then everyone would get a barcode, like a card with a barcode, and just go to your doctor, and it's all paid for by the government. That's something that every president that's a Democrat, I'm a Democrat, every president that is a Democrat has tried to affect change with. I believe with the money that I created, the 800 quadrillion, so it's million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. We have a lot of money in the treasury. The other thing that I would like to do, that I pitched, is a music residuals model on a popular platform with a lot of traffic. This model would include every time you hear a song, the minimum is 3 seconds. Every time you hear a song for at least 3 seconds, then that counts as a residual. That's $500 million into the United States Treasury. In 3 seconds, we can make $500 million, if you can believe that. And those are my main things that I'd like to do, that I hope the government will do. And then with that, I'm a Democrat, like I said. And then when all that money is in the Treasury, then definitely a Republican would be perfect for that, to manage that money. So I'm not a big proponent of arguing about issues. When that happens in America, it's divisive. That's the beauty of Google platforms. The other beauty of Google platforms is that a president could actually do it, address the country just like this. on a live video like we did. I recognize that this is not Google platform. This is my friend Mark Zuckerberg's platform, Facebook. So, with that being said, the question is, I wanted to wear my Jack's Surf Shop shirt, but I don't think anyone would have liked that very much. So, that is me questioning what's going on. It means, excuse me. It means, what do you do with this information? If you want to vote for me for president, just write my name on the ballot. That's all you have to do. My name, Laurence, Laurence. Bentley, like the car. Tree, like Christmas tree. The third, and I'll write it on here. And then what'll happen is the CIA will just pick me up in Colorado. Might have to smoke a joint before I go there. Unfortunately, for like 4 years, that'll be like misery. Just sit in the White House and like not smoke weed. Anyways, the other thing that I'd like to talk about is if this interests you, with the Google platform presidency and me affecting change, all these things that I'd like to try with the $800 quadrillion amount of money that I created almost single-handedly for the United States Treasury, and then I want to create more. Maybe if you want more money in the government, vote for me as president. Just write it on the ballot is what I'm supposed to say. And maybe I could be president. I don't know. It's the strangest kind of presidency I've ever heard of, but we'll see what the CIA can do with it. And I'm now a civilian. And looking forward to see what happens. Thank you, America. Thank you for watching Google Platforms.